Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Oh, my God, oh.
You need a second?
Yes. Let me talk to you. You no good dog. You gonna cheat on me. Who is you? Don't run up in there. Come out, you think I won't come?
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
It's just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't take the lies.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Yeah, we got it right now. They're heading south.
I'm tired of the excuses.
This is something that I've got to know.
They're together right now. There they are. Let's go.
What's up, homie? Who are you, homie?
How did you do this to me? Man, stop! Ow! Stop! Stop! You better get right with God.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Welcome. I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for watching this installment of Cheaters. Meet Constance Washington, a delightful woman disenchanted with her once fairy tale relationship. Desperate for resolution, Constance calls on Cheaters' veteran detectives to solve the case.
Constance Washington, age 27, a homemaker worried that her boyfriend is keeping his eyes open for another woman.
I have been knowing Johnny for about 5 years. And I just love Johnny because Johnny is sweet. And I figure that we love each other. How I love is together with Johnny is we do everything together. In the beginning of this relationship, we went everywhere together. We did everything together. We had lots in common. I loved him because he was a little short. He was kind of stocky, and he has a gold here in his teeth, and that really was attractive to me. And from there, I just love the way he walks. That's what turned me on about Johnny. In order for me to have his kids, like that's our problem too, he has to marry me. We're just, boyfriend and girlfriend. So in order for me to have his kids, we have to be married. That's just how I feel about it. So that disturbs him. He don't understand why we can't have kids. And that's the reason, because I need to have a man that's gonna be a man and take care of me and my kids and be married to me. He comes home late from work, and when he comes in, he's very much into himself. And I asked Johnny, you've been coming home late a lot lately. Why are you coming home late? And he says, oh, I've been out with the fellas. And I say, oh, okay. He gives me a kiss. He kind of shrugs me off if you don't need to know what I'm doing. I called Johnny at his mother's house. He wasn't there, and he said that's where he would be. So he lied to me. And like my mother told me, once someone lied to you, they'll always lie to you. And he has put me at my last draw with him. So I need to know what's going on with you. And that's why I came to you guys.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Johnny Burkhalter, age 29, a telemarketer placing his relationship on the back burner. Investigation Day 4. Cheaters operatives maintain a close watch on the suspect's activities for several days. Tailing the suspect a short distance to an apartment complex, Cheaters crews quickly situate themselves near a residence as suspect Johnny Burkhalter casually makes his way up to the front door. Cheaters' PIs keep their eyes open for signs of movement. Suspect Burkhalter reemerges just minutes later, but he's not alone. An unidentified woman happily walks hand in hand with the suspect. Cheaters agents follow the pair to a roller skating rink a few miles away. Suspect Burkhalter and company take to the floor in a cautious manner. The two quickly start to have fun, but fall to the hardwood floor after getting carried away with their moves. Suspect Burkhalter helps his lady up and finally opts to leave the establishment. Cheater's PIs track the couple straight back to the woman's residence, where the two disappear inside. They are not heard from again for the rest of the night. Investigation Day 7. Cheater's field agents continue their stakeout of the residence that suspect Burkhalter shares with Constance. Early in the afternoon, Cheater's PIs spot suspect Burkhalter exiting the apartment with a young girl who is known to be the daughter of the woman seen with him on the previous day of investigation. Suspect Burkhalter is followed several miles to a familiar complex. He leads the child to the apartment of his female companion, now identified as Marshall Dobson. She immediately greets the two. The threesome piles into suspect Burkhalter's vehicle and travel to a local fast food eatery. Cheater's detectives cautiously enter the restaurant to check out what may be going on inside. After an enjoyable lunch together, suspect Burkhalter leads the guests back to his car. They travel a few miles to a different house. Companion Dobson takes the young girl inside and returns minutes later with suspect Burkhalter. Ready for some time alone, the couple ventures over to the Arts District for drinks at a patio bar. After enjoying a few cocktails together, suspect Burkhalter and companion Dobson return to the residence where they dropped off the little girl hours earlier. The threesome heads back to companion Dobson's residence a short time later, ending the day's investigation. Investigation Day 11. Cheater's operatives surround companion Dobson's apartment after tracking suspect Burkhalter to that location. Ready for a night out, companion Dobson and suspect Burkhalter turn off the lights and depart. Cheater's PIs tail the couple several miles to the Texas State Fair. The friendly companions walk the midway, partaking in the myriad challenges and games. Suspect Burkhalter apparently feels free to bend the truth to suit his needs, as demonstrated in this phone call with Constance.
Hello? Hey, baby, how you doing? I'm doing just fine. How you, baby? I'm doing just fine. You going to a birthday party tonight? I get out of work. Oh. Is there anybody I may know that I can probably go with you? Gonna have a nice night and let me go? Where's all the man, baby? Ain't no hardly gonna be no ladies there. Okay, then. Well, we have a nice time. I'll be waiting. Okay, you be sweet. Okay, I love you. Love you too. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Cheater's agents withdraw back to headquarters and prepare to alert Constance to the situation. After the break, the confrontation.
After garnering extensive evidence of Johnny's infidelity, Cheaters approaches Constance to warn her of the present crisis. Longing to end her turmoil, Constance entrusts her welfare to Cheaters.
Connie, thanks for being here tonight. I know that it's not an easy thing for you. You've had some questions about what's been going on in your relationship with Johnny. The reason that we're here tonight is because our detectives do have some of the information that you asked us to gather. Some of this information has the potential to be disturbing. Are you sure that you want to see some of this?
Yes, I have to know.
As the investigation starts, we had a detective follow Johnny until his arrival at an unknown residence, and comes out shortly thereafter in the company of another young lady.
Oh my God.
They were followed to a roller skating park that was close by, where you can observe their behavior. After spending quite some time there, they return to the residence of this young lady. Johnny does go inside and spends quite some time there. On this day, Johnny again collects this woman, where he takes her to the state fair. Well, you can see these activities that are going on.
Yes.
And I know it's a shock, and I know you were not expecting this. After an evening at the fair, they again return to the home of this young lady, and Johnny does go in and spend some time there again. So, after seeing what you've seen, do you think you deserve some answers from this man?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I'm going to check with the detective right now. You gonna be okay? We're gonna get through this. Hey, we're gonna get through this.
I knew he was a dog, and I'm gonna get him.
Lay it out for me. What you got? We took her to a bowling alley. They've been there for a little bit. We're on our way. Are you ready to go?
Let's go.
Come with me. In the 5 years that you've been together, has he ever done anything as bold as this?
No. I'm really surprised. But I know I need to see Johnny. That's all I want to do, is see Johnny. I need my questions answered.
I'm just gonna check with the detective. Yeah, we are stationed right now at the back of the bowling alley in the parking lot.
Moving now.
Okay, yeah, we're rolling now. Okay, is someone by the door? If you can just have somebody keep an eye out at the door. We're pulling up right now. Hang on. Okay. They're right inside the doors of this entrance. Look for Johnny. He's in on the right-hand side. Stay with me. Where is he? Johnny? I'm Joey Greco with Cheaters. Know who this is?
You with my man? You. Let me talk to you. You no good dog. You gonna cheat on me? Who is you? Don't run up in there. Come out. You think I won't come? I'll come in there and get you. Don't. It's on. You know better than what you doing.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah. Why? Why?
Let me talk.
Why?
I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it, baby.
You love that?
No, baby.
You had a kid in my house.
Baby, I love you.
You.
Please, baby, please. Please, baby.
You no good dog. You better get to talking. You better get to talking. Get to talking. What that ass?
I don't know what he's doing for her. He's taking care of me and my child.
Cause I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. You no good dog. You. What you running for? What you running for? What you running for? Why you? No. I'm sorry. No. You would to the fire. You take me. You would take me nowhere.
Coming up, the conclusion.
Get back to your place.
So he told you it wasn't working out?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he ever invite you over to his house?
No, he lives with her. How could he do it?
Okay, well, if it wasn't working out, obviously he didn't end it though, did
But
he?
he was with me every day.
You better get to talking right now. Talk.
Baby.
What, baby?
Calm down, baby.
Get to talking. Talk to me now.
If he was so upfront with you, why is he running now?
I don't know what the problem is. I do.
Baby, I love you,
See,
baby.
she ain't here protecting you. She ain't here helping your dish. She ain't here doing a thing for you.
You've been together for 5 years. At least respect her enough to answer her questions.
You had a kid in my house.
No, I did, baby.
I seen it. They got everything.
Baby, I did.
You took her to the fair. You took her skating. You won't take me nowhere no more.
We went to the fair, baby. We went
Long as we've been together. So good, so sweet at first.
I want to be with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Why you? Answer why?
Baby, it was just, I was drunk.
Well, that's always, excuse me, you're intoxicated with some, and so you decide you want to cheat. And I bought this hat and you got it here with this. Can't believe you do me like that.
Man, don't take it like
I thought you loved me.
I do love
I
you.
love you. I was in my
love you.
life with you.
5 years, I do love you.
Dirt to me, you hear me? Dirt. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Where did he go? Did you see him? He ran across the street. Where did she go?
There he is right there.
All right. Slow down a second, partner. Slow down. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. She took the car and left.
That's what he gets.
Okay, listen, we can't leave him here. We're right next to him. We got him
He's
inside.
over 5
Right
years
here.
and this is all you get.
We got him here, okay. All right, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna go talk with him. Johnny? Johnny. Okay, listen. Look, okay. Can you have a conversation with her? This is the time for you to open up. Don't hold anything back. Come on. You can go ahead and get inside.
I know one thing, it's over. You get your stuff out my place and you go to her and her baby. That's what you do. And it's over. That's all I wanted to know, was you being true and you're not.
Following the confrontation, Constance admits her reluctance to make any hasty judgments concerning the unnerving ordeal. Coming up shortly, Cheaters uncovers her final decision on the situation. But next, Cheaters welcomes Richard Baker. Richard returns to Cheaters for a discussion about his behavior on the night he was confronted by his wife, Shelby.
Identity withheld, age 30. After receiving a wake-up call from Cheaters, he hopes to begin picking up the pieces of his life.
Well, when the vans pulled up, I had no idea what was going on. I certainly didn't expect my wife to get out with the film crew and confront me while I was out with my secretary. It was horrifying. I didn't know what was going on. I just wish she had done it another way. I wish there was a different way, you know, we could have resolved this than going on the show. That's how I felt initially when it all first went down.
How the hell could you do this to me?
What is this? What are you doing here?
You're supposed to be in Chicago. What is this? Oh, you just shut up. I've seen it. I've seen it all.
You haven't seen what? What have you seen?
I've seen it all.
You can't just nail me on a wall here in the middle of the night.
Coming in here and
this is crazy. What are you
and
doing?
You can't just your secretary
I'm
and
not
expect
my
deal with it.
secretary, okay?
Well, Shelby and I are back together. Things are working out. We've gone through counseling thanks to the show. We've patched things up and we're having a child, actually. So ultimately it's helped a lot. I wouldn't say that when the van first pulled up, but by the end of it worked out for the best.
Shelby, wait. Shelby. Up.
Yeah, you did, royally.
But I don't want to lose you over this. I made a mistake.
Let's just talk, all right? Come back with this.
I do love Shelby a lot, and I am a very lucky man. And initially, this scenario with the show completely threw me for a loop, but in the long run, if it wasn't for the show, I don't know what would have happened. I mean, I might have gone on living this lie, and she might have found out, and I might not be where I am today with her, and I love Shelby very much.
Constance Washington says that although her love for Mr. Burkhalter is overwhelming, she'll need to think things over before allowing him to move back in. Ms. Washington still cries every day and hopes she'll be able to forget about how Johnny chose to be intimate with another woman. With her final decision still up in the air, Constance fills her free time with friends and plans on joining a singles group at church. Johnny Burkhalter admits wrongdoing, but appears sorry only that he got caught cheating on Constance. Mr. Burkhalter wants to continue the relationship, but is not holding out much hope that Constance will be able to forget the incident. Despite his skepticism, Mr. Burkhalter still calls her every few days, only to be rejected. When asked about her involvement in the case, Marshall Dobson commented that cheaters should mind their own business and quickly terminated the phone call when asked about her knowledge of Mr. Burkhalter's involvement in a committed relationship.
All done, sir.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you, Mr. G.